Good morning, Gemini. Welcome in. Happy birthday to me, your fun little reader. Okay. All of my readings are timeless, free, and for entertainment purposes. My donation information is in my description box below, as well as my emails to request readings, Reiki sessions, jewelry of any kind that I make. Absolutely. I use semi-precious crystals when I do make them. And I am getting ready to start beefing up for Christmas. I also have gift certificates available if you're not sure what you want to purchase for the one you love, okay? Again, like, share, and subscribe here on YouTube. Catch up on some of the older videos. They are all timeless, free, and for entertainment purposes only, as this one is. Gemini, like, share, and subscribe. Share, comment. Yes, okay? All right, we are using the Circle of the Tarot for you today, Gemini. Gemini, I got to tell you what came up. The first card that fell out of my hand here. It is the Two of Wands. And how appropriate this card is for you. It's like you're competing with yourself. Yet, you're not talking to yourself. You're not meeting with the shadow side or the light side, depending on where you're sitting today. So, you're learning both sides of you, Gemini, light or the shadow side, is trying to learn new tricks, right? So, one girl's sitting there with the fire on the ground in front of her, the other one is holding the fire in her hands, and she's looking over her shoulder to see, and the snails sitting down on the floor are back to back, and they're just waiting for one of them so they can figure out which way to move, right? Which side is the fire going to fall on, or is it not going to fall at all, right? Gemini, what are you doing? If you communicated with your shadow, and by the way, I just want you to know, the next card was the shadow, the devil card, okay? So I'm speaking to you about this because this is where your problem lies this week. It does. You need to integrate your light and your shadow side, communicate, work together. You're not two people. You just have two different sides to yourself. One wants to be all love, light, and happy, and the other one wants to wring people's fucking necks, basically. Sorry. For my cursing, I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry, okay? Because expression in readings is half the battle, okay? And getting what I'm telling you sometimes needs to shock you a little. You are fighting with yourself over nothing. And you are listening to people outside of you to tell you who you are, what you need to do. That's the shadow side, right? You're tempted to do this. You see the chains that they're held by? They're begging their Lord, Overlord, or whatever this is over top of them to be freed from those chains. They're throwing money at them. Money. You don't take any money, right? You can't buy your way out of your own feelings. They're not going to go away, all right? So, Gemini, your focus needs to be on the positive side, integrating your different moods and your different intellect, your battle within, as they would say. You need to work on that. Because you can make magic happen with that fire if you work together as one instead of two different people. Because that's what flattens your tires on your car. You're trying to drive away and the other one of you, the other side of you, is cutting the fucking tire. Okay? It's just an example, but you're defeating your own purposes by not communicating and integrating with your internal. Okay? And if you don't know what that means, then I can't really help you too well, because you should be of light origin. And we all have this I want the fastest way out, the fastest way to make the money. I want this, I want that, I want this yesterday. But you have the opportunity in front of you and you say, oh, no, that's not going to work. That won't work for me. And you hear how you talk to yourself. How do you talk to yourself? Okay. Your next card that fell out, though. So this battle within is happening, right? But the next card that fell out was the Four of Wands. The 1111 card, this synchronicity is there. What's going on is right in front of you, Gemini. What you need to do is in front of you. Integrate the good with the bad, if you want to call it that, or the person that you are who has negative feelings and negative reactions. It's okay. It's normal. Grieving. Any kind of thing that you feel emotion to is going to pull you away from the person you are. So if somebody in traffic, we'll use road rage as an example, okay, because everybody gets pissed off in the goddamn traffic, right? You're driving behind somebody who's doing 35 miles per hour. The sign clearly says 55. It's a double yellow line. You can't pass because you can't see around the corner, but you are just getting madder by the moment, right? Oop. Confirmation. I don't know if you heard that. Something fell on the floor. I'm not sure what in the other room. But I'll go figure that out after. Confirmation. Right? So do you get it or not? Let me explain a little more. So are you going to stomp on the gas and take a chance to go around that car that's doing 35 miles an hour instead of 55 because you're maybe running a little late or maybe you're not leaving as soon as you should? You see the difference in this thinking? Okay. Maybe I should have left 5 minutes earlier. I could have avoided all of this. Maybe there's something wrong with the person in front of you. Maybe have a little patience and a little tolerance. Because, I know older people drive slower. I'm older, and some days I get pissed off at old people, okay? And I understand those reasonings, so I can really talk myself down at this point. I can. It's crazy. But I used to be that 20-something-year-old who blew everybody away, said, fuck this, I'm not doing this bullshit anymore, these goddamn slow-ass drivers. But you don't know. Maybe something's happening to the person in the vehicle. Maybe they got shit going on in their life and they're not really focused on driving 55. They're thinking about something to do with work or something to do in their world. You don't know what's going on in other people's lives. So this card here, bringing yourselves together, I say that lightly, okay, metaphorically. Bringing yourself fully together and eliminating the separation within yourself. That's what you need to do. Okay? Because this Four of Wands is bringing about success, completion. Yeah, happiness. There's the culprit right there of the noise that happened in the other room. I can tell. She's looking. She must have saw something in the window she wanted to get to. All right, Gemini, let's see what other cards fall out. Okay, we know where you started. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. So this is the Earth sign, Capricorn. The Queen is the Capricorn, and so is the Devil card. So you have somebody who is Capricorn in your life, Gemini. Or at least maybe you have Gemini in your own chart. And Capricorn is the no-nonsense. This is how it is. This is how we do it. And if you don't like it, there's the door. Get the freak out. Okay? No nonsense, right? Gemini, you're the same way. Okay? So maybe you're embodying a Capricorn's evaluation of the situation instead of understanding there may be other situations causing the problem. And maybe you could be part of the solution instead of part of the problem. The Queen of Pentacles tells you to get grounded, tells you to pay it forward. You're taking care of your financial life. The Four of Wands is your 1111 synchronicity to that, okay? You are integrating yourself. Knock it off. You can't go out the window. Sorry about that. There must be something out that window. This is why I don't leave windows open very wide when I'm not home. I feel like she would jump right out if she could. But there's a confirmation for you, right? She's ready to take that leap. She was born in March, so she's a Pisces. But Gemini, I need you to understand, and you need to take note of your reactions to situations. You need to keep yourself in check this week, because something around you is going on. And you need to have yourself grounded completely to the earth, to Mother Earth. And you need to be able to have what the Queen of Pentacles has in overload: compassion, kindness, teach, train, help others grow, as well as yourself. You helping others helps you. Something that you do in your life or are about to do helps you succeed. And you need to make sure that you are coming together within yourself and not overreacting to situations you shouldn't be overreacting to, because you could save a life. That's how I feel about that, okay? Major Arcana number 21, the World card. Successful completion of a cycle, closing the cycle out in success. Your Four of Wands, your Queen of Pentacles. You are building on what you know, and you are now not allowing your short-sightedness sometimes to take you out of the game. Being kind and helping others and doing those things, it's part of your purpose, okay? The end of a cycle, completion in success. You need to understand you are completing something successfully this week. And you should be very proud of that and pay it forward, Gemini. Everything we do, every day we do things, needs to be given back at the same time. Now take care of yourself first. Let me make this very clear. If you hit the lottery tomorrow, there'll be people knocking on your door. Take care of your bills, your debt. Take care of your family, the people you love the most, the friends. Don't go crazy. Invest, 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 invest. I have 2 places that I am definitely investing in, and I've thought long and hard about this, okay? The ASPCA, also local humane societies within where I've used to live in the state of New York. That's my goal. And also St. Jude's Foundation, okay? And I've done a lot of respect to that. I would love to help those families who are dealing with things such as childhood cancer that none of us should have to deal with, and nor should the children involved. The families should not have to worry about what's going on in their lives personally while they're trying to save their child's life. So these are the things that I feel heart for, and these are the things that I, when I come into my abundance, will be giving to. But even as a person today, I can still give to those things, and I will, and she's part of the reason I did rescue her as well, as a puppy, from really big doggies in her house, I'm telling you. But I will never be without an animal. I'm just that person. I'm attracted to that connection, okay? And Gemini, the connection that you seek is also one that you will bring into your own life. And the purpose that you serve is now highlighted. Today is the full moon. Today. I think it's at 11:50 something tonight, before midnight. And it is my birthday, so I get the full moon in Aries, and I have an Aries in my north node, a Virgo in my south node, in my charts, okay? It's a battle, I'm telling you, with Libra, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, and Virgo. All in one chart in mine, okay? So Gemini, find out what's in your chart. All you got to do is know your time, your date, your place of birth. Look it up. There are so many different apps that you can find out what your information is. Astrobella is one that I like. I just don't like paying the monthly fee for it, but you can find that information out. There are plenty of free ones you can use. Get to know your chart. Get to know what's going on. It'll help you. It definitely will help you bring your shadow and your light side together, so you work as one person and not two. Some people might see you as bipolar sometimes, but you really are a very compassionate and kind soul, and you have everything you need to make it happen for you. The Four of Wands is about building and growing. They say it's a marriage card too, so if you're looking for love or you're engaged to get married, congratulations. But you are definitely completing a cycle, and you should be proud of that. You are successful because you took the time to do that shadow work. Any other advice going forward here at 16:16 on my timer? Any other advice from a Gemini collective here? You? Justice. All right. It is the air sign Libra. Justice card has shown up for you. You got what it takes, Gemini, and this is as far as the reading's going to go. You got 5 whole cards, and it tells the whole story for you this week. Kindness, patience, work on you, protect you, save you, and then help others with what you've learned. That's what life's all about. You are winning the battle. Whether you think you are or not this week, you are. All right, Gemini? You have a great week, and I will catch up with you next week when we do oracles on YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave me comments. Let me know how we're doing. Love and light.